So today I wanted to take a look at Phantom Liberty on my RX 7900 XTX Ryzen 5900X system. I wanted to look at two different resolutions, 1440p and 4K. And it's going to be two sets of settings per resolution. One's going to focus on rasterized and the other's going to focus on ray tracing. I'm going to try to keep upscaling to a minimum to not ruin image quality. We'll see what we can do. And I'm also going to apply Hardware Unboxed's quality settings that they came up with on their video, which is a very good video. I suggest check it out if you're trying to claw some performance for your particular system. My benchmark run will begin at that market area where you first start, and then we're going to make our way down to after the plane is shut down. We're going to run, we're going to jump on a motorcycle and drive very fast, and a little bit of combat. So it'll be a nice mix of different type of gameplays and pacing. So without wasting any time, let's jump into 1440p first. These are our settings for our 1440p rasterized. There's no upscaling here. It's all 1440p native, all ultra settings. And this here's our ray tracing side, which is going to have FSR quality, Hardware Unboxed's quality settings, and ray trace reflections, ray trace local shadows, and ray trace lighting on medium, right? We're trying to stay as close to 60 as possible. On the left side, we're running at 1440p ultra native, no ray tracing. Image looks nice and crisp, and we're getting pretty good FPS in this very demanding area here. And then on the right side, we've had to enable FSR quality in order to get some ray tracing going and use Hardware Unboxed's quality optimized settings. Personally, I wouldn't use anything below FSR quality at 1440p. I think once you go to balance, the image quality hit is a little bit too much for my taste, but you can tweak the settings how you like.
V, been meaning to ask, how bad is it for you?
Clock's ticking, and fast. Relic will finish me, sooner rather than later.
But you're here, looking for a means to survive. Still fighting. Think you'd do anything for another chance?
Can't deny it.
Chin up. We're in this together.
There is that.
Taste of sweet, 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 clean speed.
So we're going to go ahead and make our way below where it all hits the fan and stuff goes crazy, and we're going to run and ride motorcycles and fight.
Okay, I'm back.
Songbird!
And down. Landed safely.
Shit, Songbird! Thought you might have... Fuck!
Yeah, I know. Songbird the cat. Life number 9 commenced. Alas, I made sure to get Myers to the safe room before I ejected. Run to the wreckage, V. Save her.
Missile, Songbird? They just shot you clean out of the sky. No fucking way.
I had no idea Hanson was that fucked in the head.
We're that fucking determined.
You need to hurry.
What then? Got a plan?
Find Myers, get her to Liz Crest Street. It'll be the safest spot in Dodgeville right now.
Right.
I'll be in touch.
Got something nice and big for Flank him! Try it!
The game's actually got a little bit more demanding with this expansion because I did test the game a couple days ago on my 7900 XTX at 1440p, and I had all ray tracing set to ultra, including the lighting, which is actually quite a bit demanding. With FSR quality, I was able to stay at around 70 FPS, I think. But in this area, with those same settings, we would be in the high 40s, mid 50s maybe. So yeah, the game's gotten more demanding, so as a result we have to sort of compromise the settings a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you can always tweak them to how you like and do whatever you want. But now we're going to jump onto 4K, and it's going to be the same area that we're going to benchmark. Here's our 4K side. this is going to be no ray tracing here. We're going to have to use FSR quality in order to stay above 60 at 4K. But other than that, everything is set to ultra, every other setting. And then this is our ray tracing side at 4K, where we have to use FSR balance, which looks okay at 4K. And we're using Hardware Unboxed settings and ray trace reflections and local shadows. Here we are again on the left, no ray tracing, rasterization focus with ultra settings, and we have to use FSR quality to remain above 60. And then on the right, we're forced to use FSR balance in order to get some RT reflections and shadows on with Hardware Unboxed's quality settings, which actually looks pretty decent. I personally wouldn't go below FSR balance. I think the image quality is not worth the ray tracing, so you can tweak it how you like though.
V, been meaning to ask. How bad is it for you?
Clock's ticking, and fast. Relic will finish me, sooner rather than later.
But you're here, looking for a means to survive. Still fighting. Think you'd do anything for another chance?
Can't deny it.
Chin up. We're in this together.
There is that.
So we seem to not be able to maintain 60 on the ray tracing side, but still around 50 something FPS with a VRR display. It actually looks pretty good. But let's go cause some mayhem now and see how that looks.
Okay, I'm back.
Songbird!
And out. Landed safely.
Shit, Songbird! Thought you might have... Fuck!
Yeah, I know. Songbird the cat. Life number 9 commenced. Alas, I made sure to get Myers to the safe room before I ejected. Run to the wreckage V. Save her.
Missile, Songbird? We just shot you clean out of the sky! Fucking way!
I had no idea Hansen was that fucked in the head.
We're that fucking determined!
You need to hurry.
What then? Got a plan?
Find Myers, get her to Liz Crescent. It'll be the safest spot in downtown right now.
Right.
I'll be in touch. Godspeed, please.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video I made here. Wanted to try something a little bit different here. Try a combination of settings, focus on some ray tracing, some rasterization, just so people can get a glimpse on how this hardware runs, which, I mean, it all comes down to personal preference, right? If you don't think ray tracing's worth it, then don't turn it on and you can get some pretty solid FPS. And if you want to mix and match settings, you can do that. Or you can throw Hardware Unboxed's quality settings on the 4K FSR quality side and get even more frames per second, right? So it all comes down to personal preference, and that's what matters. But that'll be it for this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, give it a like. That kind of helps me out. And if you have any suggestions for me, leave them on the comment section below. And I'll also be looking at the 6800 XT and 3080 Ti eventually. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.